Hello friends, my name is Olga. I'm a mature medical student from Ukraine. I am studying distantly. My university is in Ukraine, in Kiev, and I'm in the other country in Europe. And today I want to show you the weekend of simple Ukrainian student if when you're studying online. And the reason why I'm doing this video because the next week will be the hardest and the last very hard week because we will finish the pathological morphology or pathological anatomy. It's very hard subject. It's the hardest. Also, we will have the one of the how to say summarize class of some topics because of the of pathological and physiology. So pathological anatomy, pathological physiology will ask all topics we passed for these 2 months, and I had to write a lot. Yesterday up to 2 o'clock I wrote this 14 pages. Exactly, it should be handwriting, not just in the Word office. In the Microsoft Office you cannot use it. It's 10 pages of handwriting of filling this protocol, and 4 pages to describe some tumors, because the topic of this is tumors. And the problem is not just to write. Yes, it takes few hours at least. No, this took me 3 days because I write it like partially. But the problem is sometimes to find an information. Because of the distance study we do not have any books, and sometimes even when we have books, some of them are old and they do not contain all this asked in these protocols. So you have to search in internet somewhere this and write. And for today is Saturday, I will write this. It's the pharmacology, antidepressants topic. It's not filled yet. This is the pathological physiology. I just started to write few rows, and it's also not filled yet. It's for Saturday. And also I will show you this. This is also my topic. This without like a certain term of it should be just done. This is medical psychology. I should write it in the copybook. This is also the medicaments of hormones of pharmacology. This is also 6 tasks for the next week. 31st of October means all these 6 tasks I should do in these 2 days. But the problem is I should also learn a lot. I should repeat all topics of pathological morphology, pathological physiology. I should learn pharmacology, just these topics. 2 topics usually. I should learn microbiology and also write the tasks. Thank God microbiology, they let students to make the protocols online in the Microsoft Office, so it will be easy. But yeah, the life of a common medical student, even if you study distantly, not in person, full of job. And yeah, sometimes it's a little bit easy because you don't spend time to go to university, spend money for the transport or time for this, which is very important for medical student. And you're not also sometimes you can put on your screen some information, and it will be helpful while you're answering. But in general it's very hard to be prepared and to not learn anything just to put on the screen everything, because it's just a lot of information, and you cannot do it like this. Yes, sometimes when I for example, didn't studied some, I don't know, some little bit information or something I didn't understand or cannot memorize it, for me very difficult, I could just put it on the screen, and when the teacher will ask, it will be for me like a little help. But in general, you have to learn, because you cannot find it very quickly, and it will be very the teacher will see that you do not answer just in the instantly, so you do not know, you're searching something there. And yeah, it's almost the same if you're sitting in the class. And this after this week, if I will survive, the next weeks will be a little bit easier, because during these weeks some subjects, the programs, the plans of topics of the subjects will be over, and so one by one the subjects will end, so will be less lessons, less loading, and then we will have one exam of microbiology. Thanks God, because at the end of this educational year we will have 3 exams. For me, I suppose it will be the hardest exam sessions of exams. There will be 3 exams. This terrible pathological morphology, pathological physiology, and the pharmacology. And it will be closer to summer, not now, and that's why I'm very happy. But this is weekend for me, just to I don't know, all evening I have the free time, I'm writing something. For example, this is medical psychology, and I should write the topics, the answer on the questions on different topics. It also will end, it's the almost last, and the next week will be last lesson. So I should write this, I should write everything for Saturday, I hope that I will do it, and Sunday for learning. And yeah, the weekend of medical students like this, you don't have time to rest. And I'm just telling you about this because in the Italy today is the holiday. They have this holiday of connected with attending cemetery, like Halloween, but here it's not a party, it's not like a funny event, because they like traditions. They will attend on on Tuesday. They will attend the cemeteries. They will take care about grave of their died relatives, parents, and so on. And some of the Italians ask me if I will rest, if for me it will be time also to go somewhere to attend some other city, because I'm in Italy and I can enjoy my life and like live like like a tourist this 4 days. But for me, this 2 days, 1 day to write all day until the night, and if I will not finish, maybe I will continue to write on Sunday to learn, and Monday and Tuesday to pass this classes and answer the questions. So for me it's not a holiday at all, and here, even if I'm in Italy, I have no time to see anything. Sometimes, yeah, maybe 1 day I can walk somewhere not far, but usually when I have the lessons, I do not have any time to rest and to see what is going on around. That is how a study in medical university in Ukraine looks like. And all say that the 3rd year of medical study is the hardest, because the subject's very hard. For example, 1st and 2nd year, I had some subjects I had during my previous first diploma, first education, and I shouldn't attend them, so I had a little bit time. But now I don't have such a subjects, and for me it's kind of hard. And I don't know what will be next week because of these attacks of these drones. Some my group mates, they will have the problems with electricity, and maybe some teachers also, because all study online, and because the Russian drones and missiles, they destroyed some electrical station, power station, because the government, these services, they should repair them, and for this they should turn off the light for 4 hours, for 6 hours. So some people, they do not have light, and actually during all this week before had this, we had some of students, they didn't had light, and that's why not all of them could be present online with video and answer on the question of teacher. So I don't know what will be the kind of this classes, hard classes on the next week, because if they in the class online only, for example, 4-person or 5-person instead of 12-person, this 4-person will be asked more strictly and it's kind of a little bit scary. But anyway, I hope that I will survive, and I'm very waiting for the end of this week, because it's just one very hard week. After that, my study will be a little bit easy. And the microbiology exam, for me, I do not afraid it at all. I do not afraid it because I'm sure about myself. I think that microbiology, for me, it's not hard subject. Of course, it could be different things because it's a life, it's exam, and you sometimes you think that you know everything, but it happens a little bit not like you planned. But the teacher very good. She is very kind and nice, and I hope that we will not have problems with this exam. But an exam with pathological morphology, anatomy, I'm really afraid of them. Pharmacology is a hard subject about medicaments and like pathways, how they act on the body. But the teacher also, she's very kind, and I do not afraid of this. I'm sure that will be everything fine. But yeah, and by the way, at the end of the last year, we had also 2 exams I was afraid of. Biochemistry and physiology. And on physiology, I received only A marks. I had very good marks, and I was sure that it's not a difficult subject for me. But unfortunately, I received average mark, and it was not pleasant, not average, but not the A, I mean. And why it happened? Because the teacher didn't came on our exam, and the marks were put just randomly for exam. It was very strange and terrible, and I received not A. I received not the best mark, but the other teacher from this chair, she just put randomly the marks, and she decided that all marks should be average, because she don't know who's best, who's the worst of people, and average is okay. For me it wasn't pleasant actually, but it happened like this. Yeah, sometimes one of the chairs act like this, not fair. And the biochemistry, I thought that I will not have A mark because it's very difficult subject for me. And the teacher, she was very good, she's a nice person, but I don't know, she had ability to work 24 hours. She's so energetic, and I hadn't enough power to learn and to follow her in the same rhythm. So I thought that for me it's not possible to receive like A mark, but I received A mark. All my during all classes I received like A or B, and then I received A mark, and it was surprise for me, and you know, like very strange for me, because I didn't expect that. But she put just A marks to all people, and actually we have had normal exam, we had the questions, but you know, with these exams in Ukrainian medical university, in maybe in other universities, you cannot guess what you will receive. That's why yes, I'm sure about microbiology, that no will be problems, but with that things on the spring, I don't know, and actually I'm not sure if we will study online in the spring, and maybe I should return Ukraine after this winter in Italy, because actually in our minister of I don't know, some of ministers, I don't remember exactly what kind of minister, she told that better for Ukrainians who staying abroad to stay abroad this winter, because Ukraine will have problems with electricity, with house heating, and additional people, they will for them it will be very difficult to be in winter without heating, or she don't know, it will be like problems with heating or with no heating. In different regions will be different, but it's a war, and there could be anything. So sure that I will spend this winter in Italy, and what will be in the spring, I don't know. But I'm talking about my life, so like in the future, but the nearest future for me, just to survive this weekend, to prepare all these tasks, and to survive all these classes that will be very difficult, that where teachers will ask us everything we learned for 2 months. Yes, so wish me luck in this week, and I had to work now, I had to prepare everything to write. So thank you for watching. If you have questions about how to enter medical university in Ukraine and study online, maybe you can write me in the comments, and you can put some wishes for me if you want. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.